Phil Spencer, Le Cuisinier de Ménage, the household chef, and today on the college series we're making chicken adobo. This is perfect for the college series because it's simple, it's easy, it's inexpensive, and it makes a lot of food. Adobo refers to the method, which is marinating and then stewing. Now my inspiration to make this video comes for two reasons. One, its simplicity, and second of all, my time in Hawaii. So because of my time in Hawaii, it's going to lean a little more towards the Filipino way of making this dish. And of course, to take it up a notch, we did things a little bit differently. What I'm going to do is I'm going to shred the chicken, and this serves two purposes. One, it makes for many more portions, and second of all, it exposes much more surface area of the chicken to the amazing sauce. So let me show you how easy this is to make. Here's the mise en place, or what's required to make the marinade for the chicken. And since this is the college series, I wanted to point out a couple things. If you don't have bay leaves, you can use a 1/4 teaspoon of oregano or a 1/4 teaspoon of thyme for each bay leaf. That's a great alternative. Also, I found that store-bought garlic in a jar is about the same price with none of the work of the store-bought garlic. And also, if you don't have apple cider vinegar, you can just use white vinegar. So place all these items into a sealable container or into a Ziploc if you got it, and mix well. And what I'm using here is bone-in, skin-on chicken thighs. You'll find them to be actually the least expensive in the market, but they're what you really want to use in this dish, much more flavorful. So we'll refrigerate these, cover and refrigerate these for 2 hours minimum, or overnight if you can. And when it's time, carefully strain that marinade, set it aside, heat a skillet with a little bit of olive oil to a medium-high heat. And then we're going to add that chicken skin side down, but actually lay the chicken away from you. That way, in case there's any splatter, it splatters away from you and you don't get burned. These look awesome, and even though they may not be cooked all the way through, that's okay. You just want them browned because we're going to simmer them later on for about 30 minutes. So we want to remove the excess fat from the pan, and then a quick cook of the onion and the garlic for about 2 minutes. Then we're going to do what's called deglazing the pan. We're going to add that marinade back and just scrape all those great bits off the bottom of the pan, which are going to make this sauce amazing. Once we've deglazed the pan and got all the fond off the bottom, which is the amazing flavorful bits off the bottom incorporated into the sauce, we'll add the chicken back in. This time you want the chicken skin side up. And then we'll put the heat at a simmer. So there's just a few bubbles. And then we want to cover this and simmer it for about 30 minutes. And the idea here is to get it to where it is shreds easily with a fork. And that should happen after about 30 minutes. Now the last thing we have to do is just reduce the sauce a bit, keep simmering until it is nappe, which means you take your finger on the backside of that spoon, draw a line, and if there's no drips, you're done. Enjoy! Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.